Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am here on the show, and here on the show to talk about my first of three NBA games here tonight. I'm here to talk. First one we're here to talk about is the Detroit Pistons beating the Minnesota Timberwolves 113. 108 reaction. Fun little back and forth game here tonight. Obviously, Timberwolves were without Anthony Edwards. Pistons, obviously, Kate Cunningham's gonna be out probably like another week, maybe. Those two's not gonna be eligible for those NBA awards, but even then, still a fun little game here tonight between the Pistons and Timberwolves. Dennis Jenkins, man, led the way again. He had a great performance against the Lakers, and he has another great performance tonight against Minnesota. He ends up with 26 points, 8 assists, with a plus 13 in the game. Made 9 of his 19 shots. Hit both the three-pointers he took. Jalen Durham was a beast in this game. Duncan Robinson, but how about Asar Thompson, man? He had 7 points, 9 assists, 9 rebounds, 2 steals, 3 blocks. He was really active in this game. Was Amon Thompson. He was phenomenal. But Dennis Jenkins, man, especially, it's just been so impressive. When he's got the opportunity without Cade Cunningham. He had, 30 against the Lakers. Tonight he scores 26. He's a really capable player. Especially when Cade comes back, those non-Cade minutes, he can play a factor. But without Cade, man, he's really he takes advantage of the opportunity he gets. He's super crafty, Dennis Jenkins, and it's a fun story, man. I'm pretty sure he was an undrafted player, two-way player, and he's really crafty. And I feel like he undrafted an opportunity for 29 other teams that could have got him and didn't do it. He would start on many other teams, and he's a fun player. The Pistons have a really good team. But without Cade, they've still won games. So, Cade has a really good team around him, but any MVP candidate has to have a great team around them. This isn't a team of no-names, man. They have really good players. Like Jalen Durham took a huge step up this year. Tobias Harris and Duncan Robinson have some good veterans. Cade Cunningham's had a really good season before he went out with a collapsed lung. Dennis Jenkins is a really, really crafty, super crafty player, and he would start on many other teams, I think. Asar Thompson's just an energy guy. He's not a scorer. They have other scorers, but man, he's such a defensive menace, man, and he can rebound, assist. And Kevin Huerter, he's been playing a lot better off the bench lately, scoring wise. At least he's scoring. And their bench played fine tonight. But the thing was, 10 of 23 from 3, while the T-Wolves shot 13 of 42, took 42 threes, only made 13 of them, while the Pistons only took 23 but made 10 of them. If you can do that in the playoffs, then they can have a shot. For sure. For Minnesota in this one, obviously without Anthony Edwards. The Wolves just couldn't muster quite enough offense against a really good Detroit defense in the fourth quarter. It was a good battle, but these are the nights where they can really miss Anthony Edwards. You saw glimmers from Niles Reed and a good game from Randall. So there were some bright spots, but this is kind of where you miss Anthony Edwards, where you couldn't really have any scoring. Dante had an off shooting night. They kind of just looked out of sorts. The defense was awful in that fourth quarter, man. They got up 34 points. They just started off the fourth quarter too slow. They got down by 11. They cut it down to about 5, but that was close they got. Just started the fourth quarter too slow. Really off shooting night from Dante DiVincenzo. But that lineup at the end was pretty ratty from Finch, and who determines turnovers as stat? There's no way you feel like Randall only had 3 turnovers, but he had a really good night, 27, 6, and 6, but I felt like he had more than 3 turnovers. But Detroit's missing their All-NBA guy, too, and they still put up 34 points in that quarter. But the Finch's lineup combinations for the first 5 minutes of that fourth were horrendous and kind of cost them the game. It forced Niles Rain to some awful looks. You didn't get anything from Bones Highland tonight. Dante Divinchenko had a really bad shooting night. But this is a really good Detroit team. Timberwolves do need to get healthy. They need to get Jay McDaniels back and have Anthony Edwards, have them ready for the playoffs. Do you start Ayo DeSumo? I would maybe start Ayo DeSumo over Divinchenko for the playoffs, honestly, man. A great, pretty good night from DeSumo. 19 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. He had 4 turnovers and 14 turnovers. They only had 4 in the first quarter, but turnovers were kind of an issue for this team tonight. But I would start DeSumo over Divinchenko for the playoffs. When everybody's healthy for Timberwolves, my lineup would be probably Anthony Edwards, Ayo DeSumo, McDaniels, Randall, and Gobert. Sorry. That would probably be starting lineup. And you have Naz Reid, Kyle Anderson, Dante Divinchenko, Terrence Shannon, Bones Highland come off the bench. That's probably your rotation for the playoffs. Playoffs. Talking about playoffs. Yeah, Detroit, even without Cade Cunningham, that's just a really good overall team. Tobias Harris, what happened to him? He only played 6 minutes. I can't remember. He did exit with something. He had some injury. I can't remember what it was. I have to look at. I can't remember. What was it? He only played 6 minutes. It was a left knee contusion, I think. Left knee contusion. So we'll see if he misses any time. But he only played the first 6 minutes. But Jalen Duren's just took such a huge step up. Sar Thompson's just a menace, a defensive menace. Duncan Robinson can get hot from 3. Dennis Jenkins has been really good. You get Cade Cunningham back, it's going to be a dangerous team, man. I really think it's going to be a dangerous team in the playoffs. Like, they had the experience from last year. Like, it's going to be a really good team. The 3-point shooting could concern some people, but the fact that they're playing good without Cade Cunningham, where they can beat the Lakers, Timberwolves, teams like that, man, they're going to be dangerous. There's other teams, Celtics will be up there with them for the 2 best in the East. But yeah, the Pistons sweep Minnesota, improved to 56 and 21 overall in the season. Dennis Jenkins led with 26, 8, and 5. Jalen Duren recorded his 41st double-double of the season, 22 and 14. And the Detroit Pistons' magic number to clinch the East is down to 1 game, so if they can win one more, they've clinched number 1 seed. And I want to point this out, Dennis Jenkins, man. His stats without Cade, 17 points, 7 assists, 12 and 4 record. He's stepping a big way. They've been so impressed without Cade Cunningham. When they get him back, they'll probably be even more dangerous, because Dennis Jenkins can be the backup point guard in the non-Cade Cunningham minutes. But yeah, fun little game here tonight. Both teams traded punches back and forth the first 3 quarters. Pistons really started to pull away there in the 4th quarter. Minnesota did make it close, but first few minutes of that 4th quarter was kind of the deciding factor. But a fun little game here. Pistons improved to a 56 and 21 record, 31 and 9 at home. 113 points, 30 in the first quarter, 24 in the second quarter, 25 in the third quarter, and 34 in the fourth quarter. Minnesota drops to a 46 and 30 record, 21 and 16 in the road, 108 points, 31 in the first quarter, 23 in the second quarter, 26 in the third quarter, and 28 in the fourth quarter. Julius Randle, 27 points, 9 of 15 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 7/10 line, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. Rudy Gobert, 6 points, 2 of 3 from the field, 2 of 4 at the line, 7 rebounds. Mike Conley, 14 points, 4 of 8 from the field, 4 of 7 from 3. How about that from Unk? But Dante Divinchenko, 5 points, 2 of 8 from the field, 1 of 7 from 3. DeSumo, 19 points, 7 of 15 from the field, 2 of 7 from 3, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Kyle Anderson, 2 points, 1 of 2 from the field, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Naz Reid, 19 points, 6 of 16 from the field, 4 of 9 from 3, 6 rebounds. Terrence Shannon Jr., 10 points, 4 of 7 from the field. He gave some good minutes. Bones Highland, 6 points, 3 of 12 from the field, 0 of 6 from 3. He had a really bad shooting night. They shot 44% from the field, 13-42, 31% from 3, 19-25, 76% from the line, 40 rebounds, 22 assists, 14 turnovers, 8 steals, 8 blocks, 5 O-boards, 35 D-boards, 20 fouls for Pistons. Tobias Harris, 2 points, 1 for 1. Duncan Robinson, 15 points, 5-11, 3-7 from 3. 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Jalen Duren, 22 points, 8 of 15 from the field, 6 of 10 from the line, 14 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 blocks, and a steal. Asar Thompson, 7 points, 3 6 from the field, 9 assists, 9 rebounds, 2 steals, 3 blocks. Dennis Jenkins, 26 points, 9 of 19 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3, 6 7 line, 8 rebounds, or 8 assists, 5 rebounds. Paul Reed, 4 points, 2 4 from the field, 4 rebounds. Ron Holland, 8 points, 4 7 from the field. Javonte Green, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 2 7 from the field, but 2 of 5 from 3. Karis LeVert, 7 points, 3 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3. Kevin Huerter, 12 points, 4 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. And Marcus Sasser with 2 points, 0 of 3 from the field, but made 2 free throws. They shot 48% from the field, 10 of 23, 43% from 3, 21 of 29, 72% from the line, 48 rebounds, 29 assists, 12 turnovers, 7 steals, 7 blocks, 9 offensive rebounds, 9 defensive board rebounds, and 19 fouls. So that's all I have to say here for this game, ladies and gentlemen. Leave a like, comment, subscribe for more, and check some out. Peace.